Real quickly, I want to tie it back to, because there's really kind of two issues here that are wrapped up together. The fallibility of man and the curse on man, but also this idea that the created order itself is so twisted that it's unreliable in what it communicates. And Hugh, you've already spoken to that a little bit, but maybe we could talk, just flesh that out a little bit more. Ken, what does the Bible say about the created order and its ability to communicate an accurate truths about God? I mean, I'm just thinking in my own mind, God often compares attributes about himself to the created order, and even attributes of his covenants to the created order.
Well, and there are many places theologians talk about the various psalms that speak about the created order and God's relationship to it. Psalm 19 is especially true in the sense that the heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Day by day they pour forth speech. And so when human beings encounter the created order, they have knowledge of God's existence, his power, his glory, and various attributes that come forward. Paul in Romans 1 says that they see and they understand and they know. So there are many elements, not just God's existence, but obviously his power and glory, his wisdom. Theologians have even inferred things further about his character, his justice, and even possibly his care and love because of the created order. So if we are so fallen, then why does the Bible tell us to take general revelation seriously?
And just to mention a few other brief references, Psalm 89:37, God compares his covenant promise to the moon, which he calls his faithful witness in the sky. It's not a broken, decrepit witness, it's a faithful witness. He compares his own power in Psalm 29 and Psalm 68 to the creation itself, and many attributes of God in those psalms. And Jeremiah 33 and Psalm 89, he compares his covenant faithfulness to the faithfulness of creation. So I think that there's some pretty strong biblical arguments that you can make.
On the other hand, we're making the point that we human beings are fallen. The record of nature is not fallen. The words of the Bible are not fallen, but we are fallen. And so, we do grant that imperfect interpretations will come out of all that. But the good news is God has given us a means for interpreting, for dealing with these records in a way that we can minimize those imperfections in our interpretation.
I just want to say one other thing, too. As a reminder that whether it's general revelation, what we see in nature, or special revelation, the words of the Bible, that it always takes the work of the Holy Spirit in our lives for us to come to God, to see the truth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And it's unique that God will judge the non-believer on the basis of what he's given in general revelation. If you want to move away from general revelation, that's the means by which God will judge. So I don't think we want to ignore it.